We're back.
B. B.
It's weird. So, I'm gonna put a disclaimer out. This is probably gonna be a long video. This is probably will be a emotional video. Um, she think I'm gonna cry, but I don't think I'm gonna cry for that reason. Um, this really video will be about some truths. I'm trying my best not to preach. This is not my sermonette, but this is my thank you video to all those that came out and supported me in my birthday bash, cookouts, party situation. So again, I apologize for the length of this video, but there's some people that I want to shout out. Some people I want to say thank you to directly. Some messages I want to put out there. And I just want to open up my heart to the situation. So first off, thank you for joining me in this video. I'm going to start off by thanking my wife, who is just typing away on her phone as I'm doing this video, not paying any attention. But I thank her for her contribution to the party, and as she said, having to deal with me.
Say it again.
But I thank you first publicly. I'll thank my daughters for supporting me in my birthday celebration. We had a good time. And blanketly thanking all my guests for showing up. If you thought about showing up and you couldn't make it for whatever reason, I thank you for even thinking about me. But I have some thoughts that I want to share with you. I'll start off with, and y'all keep me on task and make sure I don't miss anybody, okay?
I'll try.
I want to start off with, I'm starting with my cards. I got cards. I got birthday cards. They had money and gifts in them or whatever. So I'm going to go through those real quickly. This is the first card I got. Nice card. All the cards are nice. This is a card from Aunt Jackie and Uncle Dale. I'm not going to read the details on the card. I just want to show y'all real quick. They said I wasn't reading the cards when I was looking at them. I did read each and every one of them. Thank you, Uncle Dale and Aunt Jackie.
You were joking.
Aunt Jackie, thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. You always show up for us, and you always watch our videos. I'm sorry this is a long one, but hopefully there's some good gems in here for you. This is the next card I got. It's a beautiful card. And such. And this is from this is from Mama Jerry, my mother-in-law. Thank you, Mama Jerry. Thank you for the pound cake. That was a real success. The cheesecake was also
get you
good.
back your container because ain't no cake left.
Ain't no cake left.
There's crumbs.
I was not able to partake in the cake because of my current situation, but it looked good. It was a trigger for me not to have that cake. I know it was good. My cousin called back and said, "Hey, is there any more cake left?" I said, "Yes, come get it because I cannot have it." So thank you, Mama Jerry, for showing
moments away from having it anyway.
Yes, I was. There was we had two containers of it left, and I almost ate one. But luckily, my cousin came by today and picked it up, and I appreciate him doing that because it was a problem for me. The next card, again, thank you, Mama Jerry, for the gift and for showing up. This is from the Lewis family. Marlon showed up. Thank you, Marlon, for showing up. Deanne was out of town. I appreciate y'all. I know, Deanne, you if you didn't have something else going on, you would have been here. I appreciate you all for showing up. I think Marlon helped set up the projector downstairs.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Marlon, for doing that. I wasn't able to even spend my time with you. You did come out and sit with me for a second, which is, again, all I asked for people to just show up and just say hello to me and come out with me just for a second, if nothing else. You showed up, cousin. I appreciate you for doing such. Because again, as my pastor always says, people ain't got to do nothing for you. He always says that. They took time out of your day to come visit with me for just a moment was well worth it. I appreciate it. The next one, I like this one. Happy birthday to the guy who rocks. I like that one. Um, this is from my brother and sister-in-law and family. My brother Lee and sister-in-law and family is inside. Thank you all for showing up. My brother um, stepped up and went and got the chairs that we could have people sit on. And they brought food and cooler when we last minute cooler situation. I appreciate you, brother, for showing up. He sat there and watched the basketball game. It's like he enjoyed himself.
Baked beans was good, sis.
Yes, the baked beans was
Appreciate
good.
you.
Appreciate the baked beans. He watched the basketball game. Now I wouldn't watch the basketball game today. I didn't get to see it on Saturday, but the way they were acting about the game, it was a really good game. I wish I could have gotten it live with them, and I'll talk about that a little bit more later. But I think the month are coming out next week. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
I know,
going,
but you
keep
was like,
going.
oh, really
Go
good.
ahead, Daddy. Go ahead.
This is a card from Aunt Stephanie and Uncle Renard. Uncle Renard and Aunt Stephanie, I thank you. Uncle Renard came out, sat outside with me for the most of the time.
Enjoyed Tanner's cookies.
He enjoyed Tanner's cookies. And I'll throw it in here right now. No, I'll hold on for that too. Uncle Renard and Aunt Stephanie were here. They sit the whole time with us. And again, like I said, it's something special to sit out there in the well, not really with sun out there, but it just being out there.
It was sun out there.
He pulled up and said, "I seen the smoke signal," so I went to the back. He said, "That's where Ben's at."
We got to go through the front door. He said, "I'm going around back."
Yeah, he's gonna do it back. He said, "That's where they at. Somebody's back there. That's where the smoke's coming from." So he was out there with me. He actually sat with my coworker Tanner. Uncle Renard talk about something to do with cars, and it just so happened that the Lord worked in mysterious ways. Tanner was there with me. We'll talk with. I'll tell. Thank you, Tanner, for showing up. I'll go ahead and tell you about him now.
DJ Tanner.
DJ Tanner.
DJ Bacon Tanner.
He came out. Tanner is my supervisor, but he said he wasn't in supervisor capacity. He was there as just co-worker. He was just Tanner on Saturday, and he did bring out the speaker and had the music playlist.
But most of all, he bringing churro cookies. Let
He
me
did
tell
bring
y'all
churro
something.
cookies.
I'm a Snickerdoodle fan, but them churro cookies, I'm gonna need him to do that again because they was gone real quick. He said if he would have known there was gonna be 197 people over there, he would have brought more.
He asked me when I asked him to come, and then he asked me what could he bring. There's some controversy with Tanner and my daughter.
We got some beef.
You ain't got no beef no more.
We're not gonna go into the beef right now.
I still got my batch of cookies.
We're not gonna go into the beef right now. But Tanner said, "Hey, what kind of cookies I bring?" I was like, "Just bring the." I've had these jumbo chocolate chip cookies he makes. Wonderful. He gave me one day, and I said, "I need a whole dozen. What's the cost of them?" And he was, there's a conversation behind that or whatever. But he asked me which ones should he bring, and I said, "Well, just bring whatever. Like chocolate chip is fine." So my wife favored the Snickerdoodle. He was like, "Well, the churros are kind of like Snickerdoodles with icing on them or whatever." And I was like, "Well, bring the chocolate chip."
He trying to get in my good graces so I can make him a pot of greens. But go ahead.
So he brought those. He said, "This is what people really like." He brought those, and let me tell you, I think he left with like 5 orders at least.
Yeah, for sure.
And Uncle Renard said they live close to each other. They're neighbors now.
It only took 2 people to talk about them cookies, and everybody just kept going back in, eating them one by one, 2 by 2, 4 by 4. Them cookies was leaving quick in a flash. I said, "Well, if y'all want to taste them, y'all better get over there."
They just collected. I didn't think there was that many of them, but they just kept going and kept going. We holding you up?
Yeah, we keeping you up.
Y'all better leave me alone.
But again, thank you, Tanner, for showing up with the cookies. And this will be a theme. And I'll get into that another moment here too. But I feel like my family is so loving and so giving that you only a friend once. When you get around my family, you become family.
Your family don't know a stranger.
So, Tanner, you are a part of the family now. You are always welcome.
You're invited to the cookout.
As long as you bring cookies.
Like I said, it's one thing to have somebody come that you invite from work. It's a whole other thing to have your supervisor come. That means something. That means that the relationship that we have on a work basis is work, and then we have a relationship outside of work that's personal, and we don't have to let the two what's the word, blend or mess up the other relationship. I respect him. He respects me as a coworker and as a subordinate or whatever, and I respect him as a supervisor. And so I can bring him out into a situation like this to come to my home and celebrate my birthday with me, and that's the relationship that we have outside of work stuff. So
yeah, the speaker with him. He was on the ones and the twos.
So I thank you. So then
You were talking about Uncle Renard when you went into Tanner. Where'd you done?
yeah, I told him one thing.
Okay.
He did. Uncle Renard did help Tanner out with some situation about some parts. They had a whole conversation. I didn't get all the details in the end, but I believe they did exchange numbers. I don't know if it was about the cookies or the parts, but either here or there.
Both.
Probably both. That's the next card I got. Look at that card, the beautiful sale. We're going to run through these. That came from Aunt Bridget. Aunt Bridget provided the card. Thank you, Aunt Bridget, for coming out.
I'm away.
We miss Joe, your son. He has something very important to do. This time of the year, he was taking his baby to go to college, Alabama A&M. So we congratulate again our graduate from last year, our cousin Amasia, from going to the next stage of her life to going on to school. You went and dropped her off this weekend. I'm sure there was an emotional moment for him, but he was
I'm
here
sure
in
he
spirit.
scoped out the scenes too.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did. He
Now,
had
what
to-
you smiling at, young man?
but he had to be there for his baby.
Absolutely.
And I understand that. So again, it wasn't just about me. I understand if you had something to come up and you couldn't make it. Some things are more important, and that was more important. I'd have been upset if he just said, "Nah, I was gonna go there, but I had to come here instead." No, not at all. So definitely appreciate that. A father is gonna be a father. This is the next card. Happy birthday. The boxes in there.
It's the gift.
This is from Aunt Mamie. Aunt Mamie. Thank you, Aunt Mamie, for showing up. Aunt Mamie, one of the biggest pot we have. We had a left, right, center going on.
Oh my goodness.
It went for a lot of money, and she won it, and that was pretty intense.
That was cray. I'm glad I didn't make it over here to play, because it's only supposed to be for $3. Next thing I know, Mom was like, "We going 5 times much." I'm sorry, what?
We're gonna get these kids off this table.
$15 a time. I'm left, right. I just gave Ben my $7 and was like, "Here you go. Have fun. It's your birthday."
It was fun.
He almost won. Y'all, he was talking stuff to the end. And next thing you know, that thing said, "Pass your money to the right." I said, "Oh my goodness." And then it was Pops who lost to baby girl Kinley.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me he told me I couldn't play, but then he was gambling?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. He was the first one to sit down.
He wasn't the first one sitting down.
He was. They said, "Oh."
He was not.
Second
He refused.
one. Oh no, Mom was first.
He refused to play for a long time. Lil Tim finally talked him into it. Anyway, the winners were, that I know of, Little Tim, Mama, Trinae, Kinley, and Aunt Mamie. And somebody won twice. Either Little Tim or Mama won twice. I can't remember who.
I don't know. Mom said she had a wonderful time at your party. I said, "Come on, Leo."
Next card. I forgot who this was from. I looked at it. G Mama, Brittany, and Skylar. I want you to remember that card. Remember those names. I want to bring those back up here in a little bit. Thank you, Brittany, for showing up. I'm sure G Mama may have had something to do. She wasn't able to make it. Skylar had another engagement.
Brittany left that baby out. Brittany walked in the house, said, "I heard it was an adult party. I couldn't bring my baby." I said, "Anybody tell you that? Don't be doing my Skylar like that."
Skylar was not available. She had another engagement.
Her mama made sure she had another engagement, but that's all right, Brittany. We love you. We appreciate you for coming. Brittany be traveling all the time, so I appreciate her fitting into.
It was a little bit of a shock to have her come because I didn't think that she would be in town. I catch her on Snapchat sometimes. She'd be in Russia.
or Africa, walking behind lions and tigers and bears. I said, girl, what if that tiger turn around? What if he turn around? And then she petting the other one. I said, girl, that baby tiger is bigger than you. She said, they used to humans.
Yeah, so have her in town was good. So she's able to come out and partake. St. Peace, like she had a good time. She brought her turkey dogs. I put those on the grill. Mm-hmm. And I appreciate her showing up and everything. The next card, which I think is probably one of my favorite. I didn't put these in any order. I just had to grab them. I think this is my favorite card though, and I will read this one. This one came from Tamaya. And
Riley's friend.
It says, "Hot dog, it's your birthday. Let's be frank. You're probably planning to party your buns off. Go ahead. Don't be a weenie. Relish every moment of your celebration." That's a cute little card. Very cute little card. And then she used a pen that smeared a little bit, so she said, "Don't mind." That's cute. Thank you, Tamaya, for showing up. Thank you for your mom. Her mom's birthday is the 23rd. We found out this weekend. Mm-hmm. So congratulations. She almost is a Leo. She almost made that cut. Oh, she's a Virgo with a Leo tendencies. That's what she is. See her today at the school event. Thank you all. Thank you for letting Tamaya join with us this weekend. They did go to church for the Women's Day. She was there in her white. So we thank you for that.
Tanisha.
Some of the foods we had.
Hot dogs.
Talk about the food.
There was blessings.
Let me talk about the food. Let me go back. Before I talk about the food, I'll get some other people in here too. I wanted to do this whole event. I've been wanting to do this for years. I've been wanting to have a party for my birthday. But it's weird when you want to have a party, but not a traditional party with music, dancing, and a venue and things like that. I wanted to have a party to where I was able to get on the grill and cook and have people come and fellowship and join me and have a good time. I didn't need a venue for that. I've been planning it for a long time. And several people asked me, "Why are you doing all the cooking for your birthday?"
Because he wouldn't let me do nothing.
I really wanted to do this for everybody else. I wanted everybody to be able to be fed. And it's here to be relaxing, feed. Don't have to necessarily bring anything. People did bring something. Everybody that brought something, I appreciate you. Everybody that asked to bring something and they didn't, or whatever situation may be, I still appreciate you. We had a lot of people here. We had both my brothers were here. Both of them had sets of kids that were here. My nephew, Timothy Hayes Jr. was here. Vanessa was here with her kids, Kenley and Kendrick. My nephew had King with him. His son was here. Vanessa's friend Danielle showed up. We dropped Kendrick off. She won a prize. Then there was Verdale Lee.
Bubbles.
Verdale. Bubbles the same person.
Bubbles.
Bubbles was here. Then there was my nephew's friend, which I said girlfriend. He just said friend. It's a whole nother conversation.
All on the video, huh?
Yeah, I said it. I said it. Put it out there, messy.
Messy, petty, but saved. Ain't that right, nephew?
Yes. My cousin Carl and his wife Tracy. Tracy was the other person that won. She won the very first left, right, center game. She won and then bounced. No, she won twice and bounced. Took her money and bounced.
Get your money and go.
Then she also won on the scratcher too. She won a scratcher. She number 14 and got a scratcher to win.
Oh yeah, she won on that. He ain't mentioned that.
I'm going to get to that. Oh. So, I was going through the people. My father-in-law was here. My mother-in-law was here. I told you about Uncle Renard and Stephanie. And Jackie was here. Marlon was here.
Lee Boy came by.
Yeah, I said that one.
I said I didn't remember you saying Lee.
Lee and Tracy, Lee Boy.
Tanner.
I'm trying to think. Brittany.
And Bridget.
Pause right there. I'm sorry. Let me just pause right there. Ain't Bridget, they made me. But let me not forget Sandra Harden, who helped us out with the back to school event.
My girl. Thank you, girl.
Who came out Friday, helped me with my little pre-rib tasting.
We was in here feeling old with our backs down. Packing all these bags for the children. For the kids. And we started counting how many kids we got. It was like, why are we packing all these bags? But I'm just like, it's for the babies.
So she came out Friday night to help us that, and then I blessed her with some ribs. She came on
back.
Spirit.
It must have been real good because she came on back for the next day.
She came back.
She said, "Okay, I got y'all."
Came early. She came early and left late. She was here early in the morning.
She went shopping with me. Yeah.
So I thank her directly. And then there was one. That LOA.
And not leave an absence.
And not leave an absence. She was that year present.
Chi-Town.
Chi-Town was in the house. LOA, I thank you for coming out. I mentioned earlier, and I'm going to be a little bit more personal.
This ain't Texas.
This ain't Texas.
I'll give it to you this time. That was for you, Chi-Town.
Listen, I mentioned this in the video previously, but I didn't say any names directly. This is going to be, I'm sorry again, I apologize for being a long video. This is going to be a personal video. Deep information is going to be coming out of this that I really don't like to share. But I mentioned that there was a situation that some people was going to come to the party who were not going to be able to make it based on some senseless violence that went on in Chicago. Her daughter's friend had a situation and passed away and lost their life. So as we go into this new school year, I believe that she was not graduated yet, if I'm not mistaken. This is a graduation year. She's not going to be able to graduate and walk across that stage because of senseless violence. Again, this is a personal video. This message is about my birthday and thank yous, but also I want to let you know that we got to do something different. We shouldn't be losing our babies before they graduate high school. I don't know the situation, but it just don't seem right to me. We got to do better as a people so that we can have our babies graduate. We have a back to school event coming up this weekend. I want every last one of those people to come out, be able to get a good start going into the next school year, as well as be safe. We're passing out pencils and pens instead of guns so that they can be safe and they can have a good start. But if you can't go and have fellowship with your people's, your same like-minded spirit, then things happen and things, somebody ended up dead. That don't make no sense to me. It just doesn't. Not at a young age. I had a whole life in front of her. I'm sure she had a whole life in front of her. A lot of things that she could have done and accomplished, been a benefit to somebody. And because of some senseless violence, she's no longer here. So my prayers go out to that family. My prayers go out to LOA and her family.
But she hopped on that
But
plane.
she hopped on the plane and made it here. And then not only did she come, she showered me with gifts and love and was here from the time she got here until she left. She
made a wonderful video because her friend Bianca did not take a single picture. And
I asked my wife beforehand to take pictures of the food so I could post them, and we didn't get those pictures. But that's all right. That's all right. I blame it on her.
Sure enough, didn't get the ribs.
Well, somebody else was supposed to be getting a video from everybody, birthday message.
People, not the food.
Birthday message, and she went to her room. So I don't think everybody should say anything.
The reason why I said sure enough not the ribs is because everyone ate them. Because the other stuff could have maybe got.
Okay. So
in the fridge.
All right, thank you. So again, she showed out. I was talking about these cards or whatever. I'm gonna talk about these gifts in a second. She showed out with the gifts as well. She is amazing. That was my first time actually being in her presence. I talked to her on the phone several times when my wife talks to her. Y'all probably want to talk once a week.
More than that.
Probably once a day.
Once a day. They talk almost every day.
I trained her in 2020 virtually. We didn't see each other in person until last year.
The end of last year.
The end of last year. So 3 years later. That's my road dog. That's my work BFF. That's my BFF.
Your sister.
That's my sister.
My sister-in-law. She called me Deacon Brother-in-law now.
Deacon Brother-in-law.
But she was here. She took great videos and had a good time. And like I said, was here. Tim also last guest, one of the last guests that was here. But again, flew into town to spend time with us to share with my birthday celebration. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Eric Smith.
The rib guy.
The rib guy. You and your family came out to show me some love. I appreciate that. You had some situations to take care of with your family. You left and then you came back. You told me you was coming back. You brought in a little box. We appreciate that. And then we just, was chatting and fellowshipping together.
All night long.
You want to do the video, please? Just interrupted what I had to say.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was trying to get to that. As we fellowship and we shared with each other, then we got to some ministry moments. And I was explaining to him we talked about cooking and everything, and he the one that made the ribs, and he blesses the ribs for 4th of July, or Riley called him the rib guy. But we had a moment, and it's weird. I don't know if you recall, previously when we have these gatherings, we always have guests that stick around or whatever, and then we have these moments that are life-impacting moments that last until the wee hours of the morning.
Always to the wee hours.
Always to the wee hours of the morning. And after having this conversation, he didn't leave till like 3:45 a.m.
I had went to sleep, woke up, and my husband was not next to me. I said, what happened? I done looked at the indoor ring camera to see if they would still sit down there, and had to go back and was like, well, he walked him to the door at 1:20. Did he go to the couch? He couldn't make it up the stairs?
No. We stood outside on my porch talking.
For 2 hours. I was 21 minutes.
We shared with each other. We had fellowship time and ministry moments and clarity and just opening up different things. It was good. Sometimes us as men, we don't have people to talk to, we think. But that's not true. It's a misconception. We have each other to talk to. We have each other to lean on. We can be on the same page, but we don't talk to each other, we don't know. So I encourage men to talk to another brother, especially another brother that's like-minded and is trying to strive to be a better man, husband, father, provider, protector, and all those things. We can do this together. We can be better. Again, I talked about having senseless violence. We have senseless violence because our boys ain't being raised by men. So if we get together as men and can join and communicate and have conversations and see that we're all going through the same things and be able to trust each other and be able to be vulnerable with each other, we too can get better, and we can bring these little ones up under us so they won't have to pick up a gun. It's that simple. It's a simple process. And that conversation started on two things. I was walking to the door. We walked past my wife's office where all the 200 bags we were giving away for the giveaway was there. And he said to me, I appreciate you for you and your nephew, Tim, about how you all give back to the community. He said, you don't see that very often, so you guys are helping with that. And then he said to me, I'm going to pray on this situation and manifest something that you are going to need more than 200 bags. He said, that thing is going to blow up bigger than what you expected. And I said, I appreciate that. I said, I only have 200 bags. That's all we have. He said, but you're going to need more than that. And then, again, the Lord works in mysterious ways, because the next day, I get a phone call, and my pastor tells me that there's some more donations still coming in at this late hour, saying that they're going to provide more bags. So when the Lord starts to move and there's more than 200 kids there, we got the bags to prepare for, to be able to give to them. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna let the Lord use us as best we can. And again, like I said, I just wanted to say thank you, Eric, for that moment and that feel good moment of having two men being able to communicate and talk, and work through some things. We are not finished products at all. We make mistakes. We're humans, and we're working on just trying to be better people. And that was just a moment that it was just a great moment. Now it's going to get a little sad right here. There was a time, probably 13 years ago, very similar experience. We were having a gathering, and one of Bianca's good friends was at this gathering, and me and his brother connected, and that day he became my brother as well. We lost him this year, Thomas Snodgrass. I miss you, brother. Again, like I said, those ministry moments are so far and few between where you have two guys can get together and just minister and love with each other in a way that is unlike any other. When you connect with somebody and you just feel that deep in your spirit, it means something. And I will never forget that moment that I had with Thomas. And it was very eerie when I got up to the bedroom and started thinking about the fact that it's 3:45 in the morning, and we just talked spiritually about different things and connected on a spiritual level. It reminded me of that time when me and Thomas had that spiritual connection. It's a powerful thing when you can share your journey with somebody else. And it's emotional right now thinking about the connection me and Thomas had. And then we didn't talk all the time. You know, the regrets are there of not having a communication with somebody. It's difficult to deal with at this moment in time, but it goes back to the theme of the reason why I wanted to do this party. I wanted to do this because of the fact that I wanted to give back to the people and have the people come around and be with each other. It not be based off of a funeral. So we can have those moments we can share with each other. We can always think back. When I was a little kid, we used to have Thanksgiving and Christmas together with family. And we would all get together and go to a grandparent's house or an aunt's or uncle's house. That's what I wanted to have an experience of, something that we could have, a moment we could look back. Remember that time when Ben had his birthday party and he did all that cooking? Remember how the good food was? Things of that nature. That's the reason why I wanted to do this. That was the reason. This next one's gonna be a little hard. Trinae and AJ was here with Major. I'm sorry, sis. I'm gonna have to do this. I love you. I love you, Trinae. I love you, Tracy. But the reason for me actually being able to pull off this event for me, before I had surgery, and again, this video is a little more personal than I usually like to say. I had a video before surgery after the death of my niece, Travell. And one of the last things I said to her is that after my surgery, I'm going to get on the grill and cook ribs for you. Her passing hit us all hard. I didn't realize it when planning the party. I did realize it, but I didn't realize it at the time that some of the things that I was planning for the party, again, was some of those things that we actually did with her. I had scratchers that I gave away as like partying gifts or party favors or whatever. We did that same thing at Christmas, and she helped put those together. She helped with the decorations. So as we came together, it was the second event we had as a family since her passing. And I apologize that I'm doing this on this video right now, but I feel like in honoring of her and her family, I want to say thank you all for showing up, because it wasn't easy for us all. And I apologize to Trinae, because every time I wanted to say Trinae's name, I said Travell. it weighed on me heavily throughout the time. I try to get past it and just enjoy the time. But we miss her. We love her. Um, we're trying to deal with it on our own levels, and everybody had their grief moments. Um, I know her family, her close family, is having their grieving moments. I have my grieving moments. My wife has her grieving moments. Even Riley has her grieving moments. We miss her. We love her. Um, Again, I appreciate you all for being able to get the strength to come out and celebrate me, um, because we're all still grieving. Um, but I feel like she would have enjoyed us being able to get together. Um, she would have been here. She would enjoy the food. And I put my heart and soul into everything that I made. And that being said, I appreciate everybody coming out, because I'm going to go a little deeper here. I don't know why I keep doing this. So, last year in July, my son came to town, and we had a graduation celebration for him. And I personally told myself that I was just thankful for everybody coming out to support and meet my son for the first time. And I had a moment to where I said to myself, it's good that we have family to get together. My son was able to meet everybody that was there. And I was concerned that he never would do that. So we got to do that. And I was appreciative of that. And I had the thought of, some of these people ain't going to be here this time next year. My parents are up in age. My aunts was up in age. But that was in July. We lost my aunt in August. We lost Travell in April. And I went and had that surgery, fearful that I wasn't going to make it. But the reason for the surgery was because of the fact that I wanted to be here a little bit longer. So I had to celebrate my birthday like I've never done before, because I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for the people that are in my life. So I wanted to give back. I love each and every last one of y'all. If you didn't was unable to show up, I understand. I don't love you any less. If there was a miscommunication on my part, I apologize. I love you. And I mean, we know that we are born to die. So everybody that was here this year may not be here next year. So take the time to love on each other the best way you can while we still have the time. I'm going to try to lighten things up a little bit. It was a lot. It was a lot to do to get the food and everything cooked. I took on a lot. Again, people kept asking me about why was I doing it. I wanted to just give back to everybody. I think I had 8 ribs, 8 slabs, ton of hot dogs, vegetables, salmon, chicken, burgers. I didn't hear a complaint from anybody about the food. One of the things that was, in the moment, I didn't realize it. I heard it, but I didn't realize it. But my nephew told me that food was good. Now, if you know my nephew, I call him the Chicken King. He's a Chicken King. He had restaurants. He's been in business doing them, and he cooks. And when a cook that had a restaurant is cooking for mass amount of people, tell you your food is good. And he said it that day. He's like, I usually don't say that about people's food, but he said that was good. That hit me here when Eric was talking about the food, and he didn't get a chance to taste a lot of it because he had to go run, and When he came back, it wasn't a whole lot left.
He should have made a plate before he left.
I think his wife did get a plate.
There was 2 pans of ribs.
6 slabs. 7 slabs, sorry.
Yes, 7 slabs.
Finish.
I made
Where's Waldo?
I made some mistakes in my prepping of doing it all. Let me back just a little bit. I apologize for trying to take on so much and trying to cook and be a host at the same time is difficult. And then I try to have games in the middle to try to entertain people. I had a wardrobe change.
He was planning 2.
I was planning on having 2 wardrobe changes, but I didn't get to the second one because my chicken started burning. My mama got mad at me. She told me,
Don't
burn no more chicken.
So is this where you say I should listen to my wife?
I guess I can say that, but that wasn't the problem. The problem had not had tried to do 7 slabs the way I was trying to do them. If I just would have had 4, my timing would have been a lot better. I was done with the 4 slabs by noon. If I put my chicken on immediately at that point, we'd have been boom, 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 boom.
I don't think anybody on here is gonna say you had too many ribs. That's not. I wouldn't say
I had too many ribs, didn't I?
Too many?
Yeah. You had too many ribs?
No.
I only got 2.
I'm about to say I only had 3, and one of them I was still on my plate, and somebody ate it.
Oh, the one of those.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about this rib on her plate. So she was outside.
Looking forward to it.
She had her plate outside.
Clearly put too much on it.
She put too much on it, so she had it sitting there. We came inside. People started to leave, so we was, greeting the guests as they left, and her plate was outside still. It was covered up, so I seen it there, and I was like, "Oh, this is somebody's plate," and I realized it was hers. So I went ahead and brought it inside. I put it on the counter, like, "Oh, this is your plate." She started cleaning the kitchen up a little bit, and then she went and dropped off LOA at the hotel and everything. Plate sitting there on the counter all night long.
Mine is business.
The next morning, again, it was covered up. The next morning, I was like, "Is that plate still sitting there?"
That was your plate that he ate, bro?
So I see that little rib piece about this big.
That was the next morning.
That was the next morning.
Yeah, it was the next
morning. It was the next morning. Let me tell you how good this rib was. I had to say so myself. And I had not tasted the ribs at all that day. I cooked them and didn't taste them.
That's not like I need to get you another slab for you to cook for me to make up.
It was very, I'll say, ballsy to try to not even taste the ribs yourself. I was worried about it being too salty, not enough flavor. I didn't burn them. They were falling off the bone.
Yeah, they were.
Literally. I'm trying to cut it and the bone clean.
When I went to go grab my 2 ribs, I saw bones with no meat.
Some people say that's a good sign. Some people say it's not. I mean, that thing was tender. It was tender. It's just your personal preference. I seen people eating with no barbecue sauce.
I didn't have any barbecue sauce.
No barbecue sauce.
I forgot about it.
How was the burgers?
I didn't have a burger.
Ooh, I had a burger this morning for breakfast.
A beef burger or chicken
beef?
Spinach,
them chicken pepper burgers be too much for me right now in my situation. They look good too, though. They looked really good.
Divine.
They looked divine.
Yeah.
Them things was fat.
Sis said, "Tell me why I didn't get a burger, but yet Brittany over there smacking and eating it." She said, "Look good." She said she was just eating good.
I think there was a regret that people didn't partake sometimes. Again, I apologize for me not being better prepared. I was trying to do too much. I was trying to host and have games, and I played left, right, center when I got done cooking. And I was trying to work around it.
That's good, because everybody kept saying, "Where is Ben? He needs to sit down." He was up for 24 hours. I don't care if he said 23, it was 24 hours.
I went to bed at 2:30. So we go to bed about 2:30, night before, Friday night.
Oh, sure.
And then I woke up at 4:30 and I got up, got started.
He was in the bathroom when the alarm was going off in the bedroom, so I was up too. It was very rude.
I put my first slab of meat on the grill at 7 o'clock. 7:07 to be exact.
That's really specific.
I know it looked at the time. I was marking my time down. So I did that, and I cooked until probably after 7. Because I ended up doing lamb chops late.
Oh, you ain't got to tell nobody about them lamb chops. Don't worry about that. Mind your business.
Did I say 7?
Package in there, baby.
Huh?
You got another package in there.
Only did one package? Oh my goodness, there's more lamb chops left.
There's no more lamb chops left.
I did salmon.
Mm-hmm.
The vegetables I heard was really good.
Ooh, them vegetables is fire. And we, Chandra cut them up. Put a little oil and some seasoning on there. Appreciate her. And it was a big old roasting pan. Aluminum pan full. And everybody was like, that was good.
I thought they were mediocre.
You didn't even get none. You don't even eat vegetables.
That's a knee slapper.
That's a knee slapper. The hot dogs were beef hot dogs.
They were
There was
divine.
a lot of those. Again,
Yeah, Mom said you should have cooked them first so she wouldn't have been so hungry.
Again, mistakes were made. I did do.
She came in there like, we got to pray now. I was like, wait, I don't even got everything out. Messed up and left the lettuce, tomato, and onion in the refrigerator. Trying to rush to put everything out.
We had potato salad. We had chips. We had baked beans. We had meatballs.
Some jerk barbecue meatballs. Shout out to Trinae for that request. I'm sure everybody is excited about those because they went to, we had like a half a gallon Ziploc bag is in there. But we had some Mediterranean orzo salad, some Caesar salad. A good time was had by all.
Yeah.
I feel like the salads are mediocre as well.
That's because you didn't eat them. That Mediterranean orzo salad, first of all, shout out to Costco. Because I was looking, because who wasn't cooking was me. I said, you want to do the grilling and all that, I'll make sure there's sides, but I'm probably not going to cook them. First
of all, the Mediterranean salad
Nuh-uh.
is too many syllables to pronounce. If you can't pronounce it, shouldn't be eating it.
I can pronounce it.
Want to shout out to Cooper Hope for providing the wines.
Cooper's favorite hop.
Hand me that one in the back there.
Cooper's favorite hop.
Yeah, that one. Mm-hmm. Don't you drop it.
We don't send a shout out to the wine that we provided.
Shout out to Cooper Hawk for this tremendous amount of wine. And shout out to Sis for making sure we had extra bottles because I did drop the ball and only had one.
You dropped it?
We only have one of these.
Oh.
It's called Mango Dragon Fruit. Look, it's a limited time. They talking about when they out, they out.
Sangria.
Don't go out there buying all the bottles. Okay, mind your business.
Listen.
But Mango Dragon Fruit.
It looked good.
It is.
I'm not able to drink right now. It looked good. It looked like it was something I wanted to taste.
I went ahead and drank a couple glasses for him so that he wouldn't feel like he missed out.
I feel like I missed out.
We are one.
There was some triggers for me in my diet situation. Soda was a trigger for the first time. It was a trigger. Chips been a trigger. I've been eating chips.
I think it was a trigger because we weren't really around it. We haven't been. This has been like a sugar-free house almost.
Yeah.
Sugar-free, pop-free house.
Yeah.
As far as what he's eating.
The wine looks so good though. They put it in the wine glass and put some ice in it too. I ain't never seen wine with ice in it, but it looked good.
I had a pass on my glass.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm glad. We're not going to jail for having a minor.
We're going to wrap this up here. It's been about 50 minutes. I hope I can run through these pretty quickly. I'm going to show you the gifts that I got. There's a theme here. You got to tell me what the theme is. Okay?
Sure.
But I think everybody that gave me a gift, cash was a wonderful thing. I love cash.
Blessing.
Gift cards, a wonderful thing. I love gift cards.
Especially.
But I love gift. My love language is gifts, so I appreciate it so much. Y'all don't understand how much I appreciate it. Again, people ain't got to do nothing for you. Mm-hmm. When you took out the time to go get me a gift and to bring me a gift and shower me with gifts and loves, I
or
appreciate
mail
it.
When Amazon did not wrap it.
Mail it when Amazon did not wrap it. But I'm going to run through these gifts real quick. as you all know, my wife's been giving me gifts for 14 days. You see back behind me here, we got one lion left for tomorrow.
It's the lion with the crown for his birthday.
I know which one he's gonna pick.
I bet you do. But I'm gonna pick the one in the middle. One of the first gifts, not one of the first gifts I got. I don't know what order I got them in, but this is a candle that says "Smells like a Chief's win."
Smells like birthday cake.
But it smells like, was it birthday cake? I don't think it was.
Smells like a Chiefs win.
Smells like buttercream for sure.
Smells like birthday cake to me.
Probably because it's celebratory cake.
It could be, but that's a really nice gift. I like that. I don't know when I'm gonna burn it. I may burn it after the Chiefs win. I don't know. Then I got a couple of things here. Again, none of these are in any type of order or likeness or whatever, but I just gonna pull them out. I got this glass, this red glass. It says that there, and then that there. That's a beautiful glass. It's glass. I don't know how many ounces it is, but I'm gonna use that. I've been torn about some of these gifts, using them versus posting them. And when I say posting them, like posting them up on display. I want to use them, but I also like to display the look of them, all themselves. And I love to just look at stuff that I get and just go back and look at them. Like, so I may never burn this. Just looking at it like, it lets me go. And then put it on back on the shelf. I put it back with it, and it got to be sitting just a certain way.
Yes, you can see it.
Same thing with my cups. Now I may put this cup on display and I use it, and we lose. I may have to switch it to this side so we can win next time.
16 ounces.
16 ounces. Oh, 16 ounces.
When it's
I was like, I said, there's words right there. Let me see.
I may use it, I may not. We haven't decided yet. Same thing with this. This is a huge mug.
I can get some good hot chocolate in there.
That can hold a lot of hot chocolate, but I won't see your hands touching it. Again, do you display it or do you use it?
Use it.
Use it. I like to display it. But that's a beautiful cup there. Mug. That's really beautiful.
22 ounces.
22 ounces. Then there was good old fashioned, two-sided as well. Again, it's a koozie.
A slim can.
That's a koozie.
Koozie.
It keeps your beverages cold in your hand. You want your hand cold when you got your beverage.
It says flip, two-sided.
It's two-sided design. So again, do you display it? If I do display it, I put it on this side of normal days. If we lose, I got to switch it this week, next week. So we can get a win the next time around. Kind of superstitious like that at times.
That's something that you wear when we're playing those Raiders.
There's a theme here. I don't know if anybody knows it just yet. But then again, now this one I might use. I don't know.
I'm starting to think you're a Chiefs fan.
Could be. These are. I'm sorry, you can see that it's a 4-pack of coasters. Those. I wonder if it's two-sided on that. I guess I don't say that necessarily. I might use those. Those are good soft. Those are soft.
Those are for downstairs.
Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Thank you very much for these gifts. Thank you for all of them. Let's see. This gift, I am going to mention this gift in detail because somebody tried to take this back from me before they even gave it to me. She said, "You don't need that. You already got that kind of stuff." And I'm like, "What are you talking about, Trinae?"
I was like, "Oh."
She said, "You already got that. You don't need this."
She tried to take it back.
She said, "I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna get you something." And I said, "No, I like this. I'll use it." But again, it's so pretty with the Chiefs colors.
Now that one you may display.
I may display it. I can put it on the wall like a picture.
No, you should display that one because just like Grandpa has his Chief knife.
Yeah.
He uses those.
I want to use it. And it got a nice towel to it too. I don't want to get the towel dirty.
How often does Grandpa cook with the knives though?
Love you, my day.
This comes with a spatula, shaped in the edge, also sharp for edge cutting. I want to say it's almost like a football almost. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's just implied. It's not really.
Tongs and a towel.
Yeah, that towel is amazing. I like that. This one, I don't know. I probably would use this one.
Thanks.
What?
I'm just finally, you're going to use something.
But again, when I say display these, it's not like display them whenever I go I like to go look at my stuff and touch them and look and feel them. I'm serious. This is a keychain.
Well, make sure you get you a duster. While
Yeah.
you looking at them.
I'm just saying. I like that kind of stuff. Yeah. I almost bought one of these in Vegas, but I did not. My brother bought one, and he wore his on Saturday.
I can take the plastic off.
Now y'all can match.
You can match. He had his on Saturday. Some people have superstitions. They wear them during the game and things like that. I ain't that far with it.
Wait, that's a basic one. You gotta flip it around so they can win the next game.
Right.
No, not this one.
No, but like.
Oh, you talking about this? I'm gonna do that for this, but
no, like, I'm not that far into superstitions with the necklace. I'm not gonna wear it during the game, but I am gonna flip it. If they lose, I'm gonna flip the coaster or whatever.
I changed my flags. Well, I got this early. I see the other video. I got this early for my wife today. This is my flag. I will change my flags if we lose a game. I put my flags up on a certain
That's
day.
a lot of stuff to remember.
I put my flags
Okay,
up.
You can tell me later. You can tell me later.
I put my flags up on a certain day.
You can tell me
If
later.
we lose, I have to switch that flag
I
out.
feel like you're not telling me later.
No.
What else you got over there?
Oh, sorry.
Come on, let's finish.
Oh. Was that all?
No,
Where's my
that's-
other? Oh. Then I got this. You know this one?
Wait, what? You got stuff behind you. Go to the right.
Put it behind.
I mean, there is something
That's
behind
not
you.
It's empty. It's trash.
You don't
This
listen to me.
box is behind
That's not what you heard, Mama. You're okay.
you. Yes. You got a bottle opener. You got a cup holder. Just all the things.
Whatever this is.
Or bottle holder.
Help them
whatever.
tighten around your waist. Pull little strings.
Seriously.
It's an April for my cooking. To go with my spatula, so she tried to take back from me. But I appreciate it. I appreciate all the gifts and the love and the support you all give me. I have one more gift. This was mailed to me from Amazon, but it wasn't in the Amazon box.
Two more gifts.
Nor was it.
You have two more
I'm
gifts.
sorry. Wait, before we go to this one, then I got some nice socks.
You have three more gifts. After the socks. Here's one, that one, and that one.
Oh, you did?
So you forget my favorite.
Shh.
The Chiefs game is on. You got it so far. They can't see it. They just think you shushing them.
I'm missing a sock.
I saw the fall. It's behind the.
Oh. Well, it says, if you can read this, shh, Chiefs game is on. It's a pair of socks.
2 pairs.
2 pairs of socks. Okay. Then, you can't really see this one necessarily, but there's a cornhole set. Keep looking down.
She keeps looking down.
You have to go.
Boom, there it goes.
You can't see it.
Yes, you can. It says Chiefs on the cornhole. Now, oh my damn goodness.
Okay, I looked at it long enough. My gollies. That means you got him in the picture.
You sat back. You sit up.
How am I in the picture? It's your video. You
How the hell I edit that? Oh my goodness. All right, I guess I'll wrap this up at 1 hour mark. I was all my gifts. But the best gift I got came with a video. And it came from Skylar. Look at that. Ain't that so cute?
Yes.
She gave me this little lion
Our little 4-year-old niece is adorable.
and made a video and told me, "Happy birthday, Uncle Ben." Oh my God, this is so precious.
Gotta try and get all our money.
Now, I'm going to get her a gift too for her birthday when it comes back around next April.
Are you pet? They can see you petting this damn lion.
I don't need them to be petted. I'll pet it for myself.
No, I need them to see what I'm going through.
What?
Because he petting this lion like it's real.
It's soft. You want to touch my cat? Okay, I'm wrapping this up. You can
Some
touch the
people
cat.
are petting. Oh my gosh, she got its face.
I
This
think
is little Leo. Little Leo.
it's Big Leo. That's
No, that's Leo the lion.
Leo the lion.
This is little Leo. There's 3 Leo Lions in the house. I apologize for the game not being able to go off the way they were supposed to go off. I do thank my mother and my aunt for donating to Lupus Walk that we're going to be doing in September. So it's not too late if you all want to donate to the Lupus Walk. We'll be walking in September. Donations,
$5, $10, whatever's on your heart.
You can donate to myself, my wife, or my mother-in-law. We are walking for lupus. Our team name is
We Walk for Ella.
This is again for helping research for lupus, trying to help find a cure. A lot of our community is affected by lupus, and when you have those flare-ups, it can be detrimental to you and your health. So we need to find a research and a cure to be able to help our people, because you don't know when you have it until you have a flare-up. So we need to get that research developed so we can again help ourselves. That being said, again, we have the back to school event coming up
this Saturday. 45 bet. 11 a.m.
Again, I thank each and every one of you that supported me, gave me gifts, showed me love, card, prayer, thoughts, whatever you did for me and my birthday. Hug. If you didn't make it by for whatever reason, again, miscommunications, I apologize. I love you. And it's still not too late to reach out to me and tell me happy birthday.
Because his birthday is tomorrow.
And I am celebrating the whole time Leo season in the month of August. So it's not too late.
Woo. Can't wait till September 1st. But on a real tip, although I hate Leo season, officially hate Leo season.
Not officially.
I love my husband, and I appreciate everybody for showering him, loving on him. It's been a rough year for a lot of us, but he's stronger than even he knows. But he definitely is the backbone of our family, and we appreciate him. So we want to love on him. That's why we appreciate celebrating his living life, his new renewed skinny life, because he's down some pounds, down a whole person probably at this point, and he's doing wonderful. I fuss at him. I'm hard on him, but at the same time, he knows I love him. I do everything that I do to make sure all is well, and he does all the things to make sure our family is good and we have what we need. So we love him, and we appreciate him for all that he does, all his sacrifices. Even today, Riley wanted to walk her classes in the order of which she wanted to. He's like, but we right here. She's like, nope, we're going to go to the other one. And he fussed, but he was walking with us, and he was making sure all is well, making sure anything that she needed, she had. He talked her into getting a planner and was like, what's on March 3rd? Ain't nothing on March 3rd.
It was 23rd.
Whatever.
It was March the 3rd.
It was March 3rd. And he said, the lady said, school? She said, you got it. But he gives us a hard time. Now, you know, I love him and everything, but I do want to tell y'all that he did not put gas in my car yesterday, so I had to go to the gas
This is supposed to be a thank you for birthday.
I don't know if I reminded you. Now I come to think of it.
I didn't remind him either, but he's supposed to check.
Wait.
All the good food that he cooks. He renewed his license with me. So, but no, on a serious tip, I love him to death, and it wouldn't have been anything just to shower him. I got him the display and just wanted to make sure that he had a great birthday, because we don't want to forget. Life is precious. It's not promised. And so we want to make sure we give flowers as we can. So I definitely hope he had a wonderful birthday. Tomorrow is the last day, even though Leo season is yet not done.
I haven't helped my brother celebrate.
I know. But for you.
I got a coworker's birthday on a Monday.
Okay.
I had to help him celebrate.
Did you shout out to Big Tim? I remember you saying Lil Tim and Lee, but shout out to Big Tim,
Listen,
who was
I'm
there,
gonna go through the list again.
and he was being Big Tim for sure. Oh my goodness, my big bro. Oh my goodness. But no, everybody was in attendance. y'all ain't see. He ain't cry on camera. Oh,
he did cry.
Did he?
Yeah, various times. Saw various tears.
It be all kind of stuff, yeah.
You know,
So I had an ouchie
I
like
got
that.
to tell y'all. I woke up on Sunday and he wasn't in the bed. And I said, now if I wake up one more time and this man ain't in the bed, we're going to have a whole problem. And then I heard crying. And I said, well, wait a minute. Now I went from mad to shock to fear to what's going on? So I open up and my baby is just really thankful. And all of what I told him, I think all the emotions just came over him at once. And when I say it's good to have a man that can honor and thank God, it is a blessing. No matter what we've been through, no matter what we have pushed through and overcome, it's a blessing to just be like, thank you, Lord. Thank you. Because without him, none of this is possible.
I'm going to chime in right there. That overwhelming moment is because God has been good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I had this surgery so that I could be here another day. And as I stood in that shower, and I always have these little moments when I'm in the shower, I pray and I get close to the Lord. It's, the Bible says go to a prayer closet. I have a prayer shower. I'm vulnerable and naked.
You multitasking with the Lord.
I'm naked and at my purest point. You can't be no more as vulnerable when you naked and wet. I'm just saying. How much more valuable can you be?
You took it out.
So I go there and I me and the Lord get connected on a deep level. And I just was so thankful that He's seen me get through another day. And God willing, God will be done that I go to bed tonight and wake up in my right mind so I can say thank you again for me to see another year. I had moments where I thought about everybody that came out and showed me love. I had a moment to where a couple of weeks ago, me and my brother was having a conversation. He was thankful that I went and had the surgery because he knew that I wanted to be here for my kids. He was having a moment that he was dealing with some things with his own offspring, and we want to be protectors and things of that nature for our kids. And he knew that me having the surgery would give me more time with mine. And then at that moment, he asked me to make sure that I'm there for his if he's not able to be here for his. And that's what I will do. We know that our parents are, again, up in age, and we're on the back end of this thing. We don't know the time or how long they may outlast us, but we have to prepare ourselves for the time where they're not here with us and make sure that we do everything we can for our parents because they've done everything they can for us. The Bible says, honor your mother, your father, and your days will be long. So my brother challenged me to make sure that I'm prepared to be able to take on the responsibilities and make sure we take care of our parents. And there's nobody in this world that's going to let me do anything different than that. I'm going to take care of my family the best way I can because that's what they put in me. They have given me more than enough. More than enough. That I cannot in any way, shape, or form see them go without. I don't care what I got to do. If I got to do it, shake my tail.
Mm-mm.
And I will shake my tail.
Mm-mm.
What?
If there's money in the house, I will shake it.
Mm-mm. You see how they go left?
How did we get here?
I'm just telling the truth. Just telling my truth.
I think your daughter wanted to say something.
I'm so sorry.
Because you went left.
I'm sorry. What do you want to say?
So,
You want to come into the camera?
no, thank you. I realized after this surgery, they took away half of his stomach and took away his anti-attitude. I tell you, you have had lots of attitude recently.
What?
I thought this was a thankful post.
Okay. When was that posted? Just by the chance? We just
Today.
Okay. All right, we're gonna wrap this up because that's interesting.
I guess that I know he's doing okay because he always has more and more attitude each day.
Okay, again, I apologize for the long video. I apologize for making you all cry if you cried with me.
Because you were supposed to cry. I wasn't.
I apologize for the sad moments, but again, I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. I apologize if the game didn't go off the way I wanted them to, and I didn't get to pass out the tickets, but I think everybody had a good time overall. If the food was nasty in any way, I apologize.
It wasn't no nasty food. Didn't nobody care about you in this game. They had a blast. Everybody who was leaving here said they had a great time. Can't wait for us to do it again.
I know. I can't wait.
So stop apologizing.
It'll be a while before I do this again. I say this today, and I wake up tomorrow and be like, I'm doing this again.
Whatever. Check us out Christmas time.
Yeah.
We're
so
gonna have another party.
Tomorrow will be the last day for the birthday giveaway. You'll get one more video for that, and you'll probably go right into fantasy football videos.
Woo-hoo!
So be on the lookout for that. I thank you all
World
for joining
Shockers
us.
coming to shock the world.
Thank you all for joining us.
Riley loves cheer.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. If I miss mentioning you, I apologize. I'm going to go through
Don't go through the names again.
Uncle Renard, Tanner, AOL, Brittany, Mama Jerry.
You said AOL instead of LOA?
LOL is what I meant. You know what I meant.
No,
You messing me up. Mama, Daddy, my brother Tim, my brother Lee, my nephew, my niece, Bubbles, Lee Boy, Trinae, Major, the baby and the girl named Kayla, is her mama name. I keep remember these kids' names. They start with a K.
Bubbles' granddaughter.
Bubbles' granddaughter.
I'm like, don't get me lying.
Kelly, Kendrick.
I can call them all baby girl and baby boy.
King.
Sweetheart.
Hey, Bridget. Hey, Mamie.
I've learned my lesson from saying the wrong name.
I don't know if I can the girlfriend in the orange shirt.
She was such a sweetheart. She's invited back, Tim.
Yes, she's invited back. She's gonna be the next whatever we have together. Need her back in the house.
Don't forget, third time's a charm.
Ooh,
all right.
Petty. Oh my God, I can't get over my names.
B.
Hey, Jackie.
Well, like, comment, and subscribe. We will see y'all tomorrow for the final day of the birthday giveaway. Look, you ain't the only one that gave me petty.
Smith, his family.
That is wild. Not third time's a charm.
Sydney,
that's gonna be the name of this video.
Baby cute.
Thank you, and know that the third time is a charm.
You gonna put that in
all
the
right.
video?
God bless y'all. We will see y'all again. Check us out for fantasy football after the last day of birthday giveaway. And we have more updates. Don't forget, we're going to come strong. We still have to figure out what we're going to celebrate when this one strikes down 100 pounds. Stay tuned.
You just put that out there like I didn't agree to that.
It don't matter.
I'm done. I'm out of here.
It don't matter.
Bye.
Bye.